Alright, taking a break from Are You Afraid of the Dark? Guys, a whole day of reviewing nothing but Are You Afraid of the Dark episodes, having to get up every half hour to do a review. It was tiring for someone who, well, you can say you get up every half hour to use the bathroom, but I don't know. You have to, when you're trying to play a video game and you have to stop right when the episode's done, come in here, record. It's a daunting task. So, I was about to do it today. I actually did watch episode 1 of season 2 last night. And I sat and did a review. But I didn't record it. It didn't record. So I thought, you know what? Screw it. I'm not going to re-record it. Not tonight. I'll rewatch the episode later. Some other time. I'm going to take a break. Last night I didn't do any more reviews, as you know. This morning, Michael Myers and I shot a video. Michael Myers shot a video. He's getting ready for Halloween Horror Month. So, yeah, look for that video. And look for more stuff this Halloween with Michael Myers and my horror reviews, including one of an underrated 80s horror movie that I hear nobody talking about. We're going to talk about it here on the channel. Probably going to be one of my first reviews. And I'm probably going to have to look it up on YouTube because there's no DVD, no Blu-ray. There's a VHS, but I ain't got no VHS player, no VCR. So I'm going to look it up on YouTube to find it. And I ain't going to tell you what it is until the review comes out. But it does star someone who's in this movie I'm talking about right now. And that's Dream a Little Dream, and she's in the movie. Right there. Meredith Salinger. So we're going to start about it. It's got Corey Feldman and Corey Haim, Harry Dean Stanton, Meredith Salinger, Jason Robards, Piper Laurie, and yeah. So, story about how I came onto this movie. Let's see. There was a time I was going through a two Coreys phase. I love The Lost Boys. I bought the 3-pack Blu-ray of all 3 Lost Boys movies and watched those. I mean, I had the DVDs once I started getting Blu-rays and stuff, and I saw the 3-pack. I had to get that, so I did. I started looking up other ones that they did. License to Drive. I rented from the library, and I love that one. So I started trying to find more movies and started looking up. There's, what's it called? I don't remember. Blown Away with both Coreys and Nicole Eggert. Good movie. I'm going to have to buy that one these times. I'm going to have to get all the Corey movies to review, but I'm only doing 2 today. You see, I got them up there. And The Goonies over here, because I don't think I have any more of just the 2 Coreys together, which is weird. I need like 3 of them. They already did like a few. So you can name them offhand. You got The Lost Boys. Haim was in Lost Boys, The Tribe cameo appearance, so they count that. Dream a Little Dream. The Dream a Little Dream 2, this is the sequel. National Lampoon's Last Resort. Busted. I feel like there's more though. License to Drive. I feel like there was 8. Was there one more I can't think of? They were in together. Blown Away. Duh. Blown Away. Yeah, 8. That's 8. So, yeah, we'll talk about this one. This one is, it's a weird one because it's kind of hard to explain. So, Corey Feldman plays Bobby, and Corey Feldman plays Bobby. Corey Haim plays his best friend Dinger. And but they're not really the main characters. I mean, they are. I mean, Corey Feldman's not really the main character. Well, Bobby's not the main character. Well, okay. The main character is a character by the name of Coleman Ettinger, played by Jason Robards. He's a spiritual man. He believes in life beyond, beyond our plane of existence. And he wants he and his wife to live forever in this, new plane of existence. And so one night while they're doing some weird ritual type thing in the yard, Bobby has a collision with Lainey, and they collide. She has a bite, he's running, and they hit each other. And when he wakes up the next morning, Coleman is in Bobby's body, and he's trying to find his way back to his own body and find his wife who's disappeared. Because while he's in Bobby's body, and when I first read about this, I thought it was a body switch movie. Like, Bobby's gonna be in his body, he's gonna be in Bobby's body. But no, he's in Bobby's body. Bobby is stuck in a spiritual plane, as well as the wife and Lainey are kind of fused together, where it's Lainey, but there's a little bit of Gina, which is his wife, in there with her. Like Gina's mannerisms, like tugging on her lip when she's nervous or worried about something. That's in there, and she has in dreams. Dreams are the connection. Like, when Coleman goes to sleep, he's back. He looks like he normally does, and he talks to a dream version of Bobby, who tells him that if he doesn't hurry up and figure out how to switch everything back soon, he's gonna lose Gina forever. So basically, it's this old man having to adjust to 1980s high school. Is this recording? Because I don't want to have to. 1980s high school. And this came out in 1987, the year I was born. I'm sorry, 1988, the year after I was born. And, yeah, because last one came out in 1987, that's right. 1988, I was maybe 1 year old. And it's 80s. It is pure, from the music, the look, the backgrounds, where the story takes place, the way people dress, the way people talk, the way people act, this is the ultimate 80s movie. You want a movie you want a movie that shows an example of what 80s were like, you watch this, because you got the music, you got how people dress, how people talk, the way houses look, the way, the background looks, and everything. It's just 80s, pure 80s. And I think it's awesome. The performances are good. Corey Feldman does a good job. So does Corey Haim for what he's got. I mean, he's basically a side character. He's credited at the end here, and Corey Haim. But he's Bobby's best friend, and he kind of follows him around. But he's hobbling because he's got a broken leg because his mom apparently ran over his leg. I don't know if Corey Haim had like an injured leg or something during the filming of this. That's why he drew it, or if they just threw that in. But it's really weird. But he's like, this does lead to a funny line, because like they're running. It's the night where they run into each other, and they're like, "Come on, let's go, let's run!" And Bobby runs off, and Dinger's running behind him, and he stops, and he goes, "Why am I running? I have a broken leg." It's a funny line. There are some funny lines in this, like towards the end when Joel, who's their other friend, Lainey's boyfriend, he shows up at this fight with Dumas, which is like the bully of the story. And he has a gun, and he's like, "Hey, it's a party. Who's got the chips?" I thought that every time. Now, I gotta explain some more. It's supposed to be like one big group, but they're kind of separated, because there's Dumas, his two friends, and then there's Joel, Bobby, Dinger, and Lainey. And like, Bobby has a girlfriend, sort of, but not really. Because, like, they're together, but they're not. But at the beginning of the movie, it's confusing, because, like, at the beginning of the movie, he says he's in love with Lainey. And he's like, Dinger's like, "Joel's going to kill you. He's going to kill us. He's going to kill both of us at the same time." And, like, so, but then when, like, after the thing happens, they show Shelley with them, but they don't specifically say that it's his girlfriend. But after the thing happens, they're like, maybe he has a girlfriend. Laney, who's that? Is that his girlfriend? No, it's Joe's girlfriend, sir. He doesn't have a girlfriend. He does have a girlfriend, sir. Her name is Shelly. I'm like, wait. If he has a girlfriend, why is he talking about Laney? I mean, I understand sometimes you're with someone, but just now you want to be with somebody else. I've seen it in movies and stuff like that. Sure, I understand it. Yeah, really it's about Colin trying to figure out, live as a teenager in 1988. And he tries to reach out to his friend Ike, played by Harry Dean Stanton, who doesn't believe him at first until the dog comes in. He tries to tell him, I'm Coleman. It's me. He tries to tell him certain things about, stuff he told him. Like a story that he told him. And, oh, it's true. I want to believe if you believe me. The dog comes in. The dog comes up, starts, playing with him stuff. And his Ike's wife is like, that dog hates everyone. And then Ike goes, except Coleman. That's when he believes him. I'm like, that's a good way to do it. And you got... So then from then on, Ike is sort of his help. Ike gives him his car, all that stuff. There is one scene, though, that kind of ticks me off. I don't understand why they didn't do it. I don't understand why they did this, but when he first, when Coleman first gets into Bobby's body, he goes directly over to his house. That makes sense, right? He doesn't have a key, but he goes and gets the spare key. But right away, he's stopped by a cop that comes out of nowhere. Hey, what are you doing, you little punk? Where did the cop come from? Why was the cop there? Is there a random cop walking around the neighborhood? Do they do that? I know that maybe back then there were still patrols, but then he just runs back to the house and goes to sleep because he knows that the dream world might give him some answers. But he should have went in the house. He should have went in the house because I don't know if it's important, but he needs to go in there and find. If he's trying to find his wife, right, and he thinks she might be in the house, why would he just then go to sleep? I understand James might give him the answers, but wait till the cop's gone, go grab the key, and go back in, and then go in. He does go in later with Laney to try to refresh her memory, but there's one memorable scene, though, that people have probably seen on YouTube. It's the Michael Jackson dance scene where Corey Feldman dances like Michael Jackson to Mickey Thomas's Dream a Little Dream of Me. And it's one of my favorite parts of this movie, to be honest with you. It's just... It starts out, he's sitting there watching Laney do her routine, right? And it has a slow, stars fading, but I linger on, still craving your kiss. Now I'm waiting till I hear the door. So dream a little dream of me. Sorry if I'm off key. I still have a chord. And then he's like, hey! And then it starts the regular version of the song. I've tried to find that version of the song where it starts out slow and goes into it everywhere. And every version I find always starts with that. I can never find the slow version anywhere. But that's okay. That's okay. I don't need to. But there is a lot of songs that I've... I one time looked up the soundtrack on YouTube and listened to the playlist of all the songs. I love all the songs in this. It's the end of the world as we know it, and I feel fine. Time runs wild. Time runs free. Time runs wild like a child is living inside of me. Hey, you, rock and roll, rock on, ooh, my soul. Hey, you, summertime blues, rock on. James Dean, rock on. This version, it kind of has there's a synth at time or something. It sounds like Gold Dust theme song. I like to do that in the middle of... Because it works. It fits with Goldust. What else is there in music? I don't want to sing a whole bunch of songs that get copyright. I mean, it's me singing them, and I'm terrible at singing them because I have a cold, but there was one more. Whenever there's a night you need love. Yeah, very good music in this. The acting is good. This movie is very good movie. Now it's time to spoil the ending for y'all. So spoiler, 1, 2, 3, go. Okay. Sort of spoil the ending, if I can explain it. After so much time, Coleman's on his last day. He thinks it's gonna be over. It's the dance. He wants to go with Lainey, but she's gonna go with Joel. He leaves when Joel gets jealous and hits Lainey. They take off, and Dinger is stuck with Joel while Coleman is gonna take Lainey back to his house so they can do the thing and try to reset it. And so Dinger is left with Joel. Joel goes home, and I don't remember every single little word, but the speech, everything that Corey Feldman is saying in the car while waiting for Corey Haim. No. Everything that Dinger is saying in the car while waiting for Joel to show up is gold. Comic gold. Just comedic gold. It's like, but it's not. It got this. I wish I could add clips, but I don't want to get a copyright. So it's just like, it's funny. Go watch that scene. Look up Dream a Little Dream, Corey Haim car scene, and see if that works. Funny as hell, some of the stuff he says. And then Joel shows up, and he's like, so what'd you get? I got a little more of this, and he shows his little flask, and I got this, and he shows a gun. And he's like, what you gonna do? I'm gonna drink it. Well, I know you're gonna drink that, but what are you gonna do with the gun? And then that leads to a competition where somehow they meet up with another friend, Dinger meets up with another friend of theirs and goes to find Bobby, or Coleman, and tell him what's going on. They end up trying to run to find Joel, but the Lainey's mom, who's a bitch, she's stuck up. She's one of those controlling mothers in movies. She thinks that she belongs with Joel, even going to the point to saying that she provoked Joel to hit her. And that's why he did it. She doesn't think he's a bad guy. She had to have provoked him to do it, for him to do it. She's one of those, She even goes to the length to drug her own daughter, right? Because Bobby says he's going to come back for her. She says, no, you're not going to come back. He's like, I'll be back. So what she does is first of all, she's giving her daughter wine, which I don't understand how that works. She gives it to her boyfriend, she puts the sleeping pill in there, and she ends up conking to sleep. After Bobby Coleman deals with the Joel and Tomas situation. Great speech, by the way. Look that up. I can't go into specifics, but after he deals with that, he then goes to Lainey's house, and they won't let him in the house, so he has to go through the window, and she's asleep, and because he believes if she falls asleep, that's it. No more Gina, and he's bleeding because he broke through the window. And when the mom comes in, the boyfriend kicks him out again. And there's blood, and the mom thinks that it's her blood, but if she can look, there's no cuts on her. It's his blood. And he thinks it's over. So he goes to sleep, he goes to his dream world. And that's where it's revealed that Bobby made it all up. It was never... There was never any jeopardy or anything. He wakes up and everything is fine. Gina's back. He's back in his own body. Everything is fine. So was Bobby keeping him in his own body, or was whatever they started doing working? I really don't know how they got back. And he doesn't even explain it. I asked him about what happened, and he's like, I believed. That's it. That's it. And then, by the end, though, they have a newfound respect for each other. Bobby and Coleman both have respect for each other. Coleman, because he was having problems with them walking through, he says, go ahead, walk through. And he goes, nah, we're fine. We'll walk through. Hey, Bobby, anytime. You're welcome anytime. Alright. You know, and he's got his arm around Lindy, so they're together. Even though the sequel negates that completely. And we'll get to the sequel, because I'm about to watch that. I'm about to talk to y'all guys about the sequel. This sequel is... Oh... Let's just say this is the better of the two. Alright? I mean, the sequel's okay. This one... You know how they say that some sequels ruin the first one? That's what Dream a Little Dream 2 does to this one. So, okay, all in all, Dream a Little Dream 2 will get a, screw it. Give it a 10 out of 10 for me, alright? I know people are like, wait a minute. But from the music, to the acting, to the characters, to the overall ambiance and the setting, for me, it's all top notch. I'm sorry. This is if you want to sit and watch an 80s movie, this is the movie for you. It's got 80s all over it. So I can't think of a better score to give it than 10 out of 10. I'm sorry. I love this movie to death. Every time I watch it, I enjoy it. I jam to the music. I repeat the lines. No, it's dumbass. It may be a foreign object, but it ain't French. See? Jesus! 10 out of 10, man. What are your thoughts on Dream a Little Dream? Do you think it's as good as I'm saying it is? Is it 10 out of 10 for you? Let me know in the comments below. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, love, peace, chicken grease.